What up, y'all? It is the Power Hour, Legend of All Legends here, back with another video. Before I begin, take all colors of lightning and zap all of them into the subscribe button. Because we are writing positive comments each day and avoiding the negative side and eating haters for breakfast. And haters are big meanies and big jerks. And this is a legendary YouTube channel because I get all YouTube channels, combine them all together, put them to my YouTube channel, and I'll have 980 million subscribers in the future. I'll be bigger than T-Series and Peter Pie. Let's begin. So, what will Jak 4 look like? Well, based on my calculations, I made a video called Why Jak and Daxter The Lost Frontier is Not the Worst. I made a video on that, and based on my calculations, 3 to 4, 5 people liked it up, but only one person, 1 or 2 people disliked it. So that means 100% of you are saying that Jak and Daxter The Lost Frontier video game for PlayStation 2 is great, not a ripoff. 100% of you are saying that. That's perfect, because we know Jak and Daxter The Lost Frontier is great. And, Jak X Combat Racing. Yes, shortage on Eco, and Eco Storms are getting worse and all that. But, what will Jak 4 look like? And I also talked about, will there be a Jak and Daxter 4 video game? And will it ever come out? And yes, there's going to be a Jak and Daxter 4. And I made a slideshow on Jak and Daxter 4, The Return of Garland Maya. I made a slideshow based all around it. And so far, that many 5 or 4 people liked it. And 1 or 2 people disliked it. So that means 100% of you loved that slideshow. And the other one is, why do we need a Jak and Daxter 4 video game? And that has up to 4 or 5 likes, and the other 2 dislikes. So 100% of you are saying, 100% legit, all of you are saying we need a Jak 4. And you're right. You're right. If we needed a Jak and Daxter 4, well, let's wait until Sly 5 video game gets confirmed first. And then next year, and then we'll wait until Jak and Daxter 4 comes out. And a YouTuber named Fired Up Players, a Fired Up Player, he made an actual fan-based video game off of like a Dream app on the PlayStation 4. It's called Jak and Daxter 4 Origins. It's looking good. It's just a fan-based video game that he's making, but it's still looking good. Shouts out to Fired Up Player. Shouts out to him, because he's great. So, what will Jak 4 look like? Well, Jak and Daxter, because of Legacy, the first game is that, get 20 power cells first, go to Fire Canyon, and then 45 power cells to get that blue Eco weapon thing going, lifting up that boulder to fight Claw. And then go to Mountain Pass and beat those lurkers and stop the purple lurkers blowing up the canyon, Mountain Pass. And then go to Volcanic Crater, get 72 power cells. Go to Garland Maya Citadel, beat those people, beat those villains. And Dax is like, we can take him on again. Jack 2 Renegade, and all that stuff. Jack 3 and all that. And Jak and Daxter's Lost Frontier is about a shortage on eco, and Kira is wanting to become a doc is wanted to become a eco sage. I mean, Kira, which is from Jak and Daxter, she wants to become a eco sage. And if you get dark eco, you can change them into colors like yellow, green, blue, red, orange, purple, and all those ecos. So, what will Jak and Daxter 4 look like? Well, based on my calculations, it could be right after Jak and Daxter 3, could be right after that, or right after Jak and Daxter Lost Frontier. What if Jak and Daxter 4 was all about like war, like God of War? Now, God of War is a game where you just fight bosses. And you're this strong man and you're trying to survive and you have this axe and you kill enemies with it. Just enemies, not good people. Evil enemies and villains. And then all that stuff. What if Jak 4 was about the return? What if Jak 4 was about Garlemald Maya returning and became a war zone? So Jak and Daxter 4 would look like this. Garlemald Maya would come back, make a comeback, and they have dog eco weapons that try to stop Jak. Meaning they have like the ability to teleport, the ability to fly. Jak may have those abilities as well, because he can control Dark Eco. Dark Eco can be controlled, yes. And then what if, so back in Jak 2 Renegade, they're going through this rift gate that went to Haven City back in the future. So what if in Jak and Daxter 4 they find this rift gate again and they took it back to Sandover Village? And then there are some places blocked off in Sandover Village by boulders. Like in Sandover Village, by the farmer's house is Fire Canyon. Boulders will block off that area. And how do you get past there? Well, in order to get past the boulders, past the farmer's house and Fire Canyon, in order to get past those boulders, I think you have to transform into Dark Giant Jak and take out his boulders. But how do you transform into Dark Giant Jak? So, how do you transform? Well, basically, you gotta find like a pool of Dark Eco, first of all. First of all, you gotta travel to Misty Island and find this Dark Eco silo that creates on the cannon or up above that. You gotta travel to Misty Island to go to this Dark Eco silo. Jak cannot just jump into Dark Eco. Too much Dark Eco can be dangerous. So what if someone pumped Dark Eco into Jak again and so, and if that person pumps Dark Eco again into Jak, that means he's gaining more Dark Eco powers, the ability to teleport and fly. And he flies over Misty Island. all the way back to Sandover Village and transform to Dark Giant Jack, and then get those boulders out of the way by the farmer's house at Fire Canyon. And then if you're at Fire Canyon, gotta use a Zuma of some kind. And Dark Giant, and then after you transform to Dark Giant Jack and destroy the boulders, you go back to regular Jack, and then you go in this Zuma, and then you go past Fire Canyon and all of that. And then for the Blue Sage's lab, I'm thinking, will Claw still be there? What was I saying? No. But I've heard that in Jak and Daxter 4, the Green Sage, Blue Sage, Red Sage, and Yellow Sage will come back. All those sages will come back. But the Green Sage will be in the hut in Sandover Village. The Blue Sage will be in the Blue Sage's hut. And then the Red Sage will be in Volcanic Crater. And the Yellow Sage is in the Golemaya Citadel. Yellow Sage. And Yellow Sage is on this platform. Right, so all the platforms, and Dark Eco get this the Golemaya Citadel. It won't destroy it, but it's just gonna fill up Golemaya Citadel. And then Jack has to talk to all the sages all around the world. And right after that, I believe you fight Gull and Maya at the end. And then Daxter figures out that Tess from Jak 2 Renegade, Tess is back from Jak 2 Renegade, and she's in Jak and Daxter 4. And Tess is Daxter's mom. And so, then, that's right after you beat Gull and Maya. For Gull and Maya, this time they're not in your robot. But actually just, Gull and Maya are just flying. And then and every time you get Yellow Rico and shoot Gull and Maya, they grow angrier and angrier. And they grow huge. Same as Dark Giant Jack. And now, for Dark Giant Jack has to get crazy and uses, like, Dark Strike, whatever. No, not Dark Giant Strike. The Giant Dark Jack will probably have to beat up Gull and Maya, the Giant Dark Gull and Giant Dark Maya, and beat them both, and finally ending them once and for all. And then they die, and then you go in this ancient precursor door, and you find this teleporter, like this rift gate of some sort. You go in it, and then you go back to Haven City, find Vin, see how he's doing, and then right after they find Vin, Jack finds Vin. Then Vin has to figure out all this stuff. Well, what is Dark Eco, and then where do Dark Makers come from, and then we go to that place, and then they figured out that Gull is still alive, but Maya's dead. But Gall actually changed Daxter back to its human form. What if that had happened? In this game, there's going to be precursor orbs as well. Or precursor orbs. Power cells? Not so much, because power cells are just back in Jak and Daxter 1. And Scout Flies? No. So there's going to be precursor orbs in Jak and Daxter 4. And I believe there's gonna Red Eco and Blue Eco. Red Eco, Blue Eco, Yellow Eco will come back. Will Kira still be the Eco Sage in Jak 4? Yes. Jak and Daxter 4 Lieutenant Galmaya. Yes, Kira will still be the Eco Sage. And will you be able to play as Kira in Jak and Daxter 4? Yes, there's a possibility. And they're still trying to figure that out. And Daxter sitting on Jak's shoulder. It could be playable. Daxter, for the most part, is 15% playable, meaning some parts are Daxter parts, and Daxter goes on top of Jak's shoulder again, and then they do it the same thing and all. So in Jak 2 Renegade, there's Daxter running away from this boulder, and then I figured out it wasn't a boulder, it was a huge egg. And that huge egg broke, and there was a spider chasing after Daxter, and then in Jak 3, there was a lot of Daxter parts in Jak 3, and so thinking about some Daxter all by himself in Jak 4, and then Jak B's with him, and Daxter will be on Jak's shoulder and all of that. So, that's what I really want to talk about today. Yeah, I think that's what Jak and Daxter 4 would look like. I believe so. Oh yeah, in Haven City, if they were trying to find Vin, they have to go like to the strip mine, or maybe the lightning bolt hiding place, which is a power station. Have to go there, go through the warp gate, and then go to the strip mine. And Vin's just gonna be. And will the strip mine be different? I think so, because Metalhead eggs won't be there anymore. Because the Metalhead wars have ended. For sure. Will there be a Jak and Daxter 5? Yes, there's a possibility. But that's gonna be in another video though. So if you enjoyed this video though, credits in the comments and the outro of this video. So will there be a remake of Jak and Daxter? Sadly, no remake. But there will be a very new Jak and Daxter game. There's a possibility. Credits, comments, and the outro of this video. Main power, our legend of all legends always says, "Pieces out to week."